हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, गोपीजना वल्लभ गिरिवारधारी, जय गोपीजना वल्लभ गिरिवारधारी, यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनारञ्जन, यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनारञ्जन, यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनारञ्जन, यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनारञ्जन, यमुना तीरा वनचारी, यमुना तीरा वनचारी, जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Will So Hare Krishna, welcome everybody for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So we are going to discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 1st chapter, verse number 7. I will read, please follow to me. Sattvam rajastama iti prakriternaatmano gunaha न तेषां युगपद्राजन् रास उल्लास एव वा सत्वं रजस्तम इति प्रकृतिर्नात्मनो गुणः न तेषां युगपद्राजन् रास उल्लास एव वा सत्वं रजस्तम इति प्रकृतिर्नात्मनो गुणः न तेषां युगपद्राजन् रास उल्लास एव वा। Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. My dear King Parikshit, the material qualities Sattvagun, Rajogun and Tamogun all belong to the material world and do not even touch the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These three gunas cannot act by increasing or decreasing simultaneously. Purport. The original position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is one of equality. There is no question of His being influenced by Sattvaguna, Rajoguna or Tamoguna. For these material qualities cannot touch the Supreme Lord. The Lord is therefore called the Supreme Ishvaraha, Ishvaraha Parama Krishna. He is the Supreme Controller. He controls the material qualities. दैवी एष गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृति सूयते. Material nature, Prakriti, works under his order. How then can he be under the qualities of Prakriti? Krishna is never influenced by the material qualities. Therefore, there is no question of partiality in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Translation I will read once again. My dear King Parikshit, the material quality is Sattva Gun, Rajogun and Tamogun all belong to the material world and do not even touch the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These three gunas cannot act by increasing or decreasing simultaneously. So here Parikshit Maharaj has asked question to Shukadeva Goswami that how is it that the Supreme Lord is in need of something? I heard that, I know that he is complete and so he should not be needing anything. And I see that, I see means he's putting forward the question that we see that he's taking side of the demigods. He's taking side of the demigods to conquer the demons. Rather than that, he wants to favor the demigods and punish the demons. So what is he going to get? Because he is complete. That's what we have heard of him, that what we know about him, that he is complete. So how is it that the complete Lord, the Lord who is in not need of anything, is being partial? What purpose he is going to fulfill by taking side of demigods? So that's what the question was put forward by Parikshit Maharaj. Is it that he is also like us only, the people in this world, favoring somebody and hating somebody, taking side of somebody and rejecting somebody? So Parikshit Maharaj says that definitely it's not the right thing, but I am putting this question for your the right perspective, the right vision, the right understanding. I want to reconfirm it actually. Shastras say like that Lord is impartial, but I want to reconfirm it. I want to understand it in a better way. So that's how this verse, the Shukadeva Goswami is describing here. He has started. The very first thing that Shukadeva Goswami says here is he understands. Like rather than saying, let's first understand this one. What is our experience of this world? Yes. People like something and people dislike something. They want something and they don't want something. They want to reject something. They want something and they want to reject something. They like something and they dislike something. They hate something. So that is what is the usual experience of this world. Yesterday we were discussing a small thing that in the world, like for example the children, when they see that everybody is taking something from let's say there's a bowl of a sweet, let's say laddus or something like that. And when a child sees that everybody is coming to that pot, taking one laddu out of it and eating, taking one laddu out of it and eating, everybody is doing like that. So when the child comes, he also takes one laddu and eats it. Yes, is that the only thing that we can do with the laddu? Is that the only thing that we can do with the hand? Go to the pot, like to the vessel, take out one laddu and put it into the mouth. Is that the only option? Is that the only choice that we have? Actually not. But we are left with that one choice only, because we don't know what else can be, like what choice other can be other than this. But suppose let's say elderly person comes there, for example, a grandfather comes there. He goes to the pot, takes laddus in his hand, 5, 6, 7 and 8 laddus. So grandchildren feel, grandfather wants to eat so many laddus. He takes so many laddus in his hand, both hands, and goes to every child and gives one laddu to each child. And he is left with no laddus now. So the grandchildren feel, oh, wonderful. They don't feel like wonderful. They feel like, yes, immediately there is an impression that, yes, this can be a choice that we can make. But this choice has to be revealed to them, because this choice is not like a choice of this world in one sense. This choice is not the choice of this world in one sense, because everybody here is as bhoga aishwarya prasaktanam. Everybody wants to be enjoyer here. The very quality, the reason this material world is created for first thing, that yes, it is there for fulfilling the desires of the living entities. But as we know that Lord says, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानाम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. So the very nature of this world is, the choices available in this world are like adharma only. By directly, from this nature, from this, not nature, from this existence, the choices that we can have by our own previous consciousness, conditioned consciousness, the choices that we can have is bhoga, exploitation. It's by default. Rather than that, we can say directly adharma, anything that is irreligious. But how can we have the choice of dharma then? That choice of dharma is available only when the Lord manifests that choice to us by His personal incarnation, by personally manifesting in this world. Personally in the sense, personally in His form as some leela, some pastime, or personally through His instructions as Vedas. Brahmano hi pratishtaham. Sorry, maaf kijiye. What is that? Brahmodbhavam. Karma brahmodbhavam viddhi. Yagya karmo samudbhavam. Lord says in Bhagavad Gita that the yagya comes from karma and the karma comes from Brahma. Brahma means the Vedas. And the Vedas are the, in one sense, they are the Lord Himself. So, from Vedas, from that knowledge, we can understand the better choices, or the choices of what you can say is choices which are beyond this world. So here, that is what is our experience of this world is, that somebody wants something and somebody wants to avoid something. We want something and we want to avoid something. We like something and we hate something. That is the normal thing about our personal life also, and about the examples that we see around us also. And what is the result of that condition, or that mental constitution that we have acquired of liking something, and because we like something we hate something. Because of this constitution or that thought process that we have acquired, we tend to be partial. We tend to be partial. We keep somebody close to us and we reject someone. It can be about persons and it can be about situations also. So is there a experience in our own life that we are partial? We like some situation, we like some person, and we hate some person? Isn't it? Actually, the whole life is like that. Every situation we are faced with this scenario, that we want to keep something together, like with us, and we want to repel something. We want to throw out something, and that's how it creates the feeling of friend and enemy, because we are partial. We want something, that's why, we like something, that's why we want something, and because we reject. So anybody who favors us, he becomes our friend. And anybody who objects us, our opinions, our views, our desires, anybody who opposes it, he becomes our enemy. It's not that we proclaim that, जैसे होता है ना कि कि कोई कहता है कि ये मेरा शत्रु है. We don't proclaim like that. But if we peep into our mind, we have made enemies and we have made friends in this world. We are partial with like accepting something and rejecting something, or liking somebody and hating somebody. So just see, whenever we come across a situation or a person, immediately what happens? The condition, the whatever we say, the form, the mental constitution that we have got, it's not actually we do it in one sense. We are forced to do it, and we don't even realize that by seeing somebody I become happy, and by seeing somebody I become frustrated. I become very unhappy. There is a lot of pain, that is a lot of क्या कहते हैं, मतलब देखते ही ऐसा लगता है कि क्या करे इसको, क्या नहीं करे इसको. How is it that? And one of the injunction or one of the Vaishnav Sadachar that we have heard is that whenever we see a devotee, at least a devotee, we should become happy. The moment we see a devotee, Vaishnava, we should become happy, and our face should be smiling. That is what is expected as a sadachar. Actually, whenever we see anybody in this world, we should be happy. Why should we be sorrow? Why should we be unhappy by seeing somebody? But the situation is that what to speak of anybody else? Seeing our own relatives, seeing our own friends, seeing our own devotees, do we experience that happiness? Are we be able to experience that happiness and smile on our face? It's so difficult, na? That is the reality. So from that reality we can understand why I am not able to be happy by seeing this devotee. Because I hate him. I hate him. But if we say, like, if somebody comes and tells us you hate him, that is the reason you are not happy. So it will be a very unacceptable thing for us. But the reality is that if we are not able to feel happiness, satisfaction, smile, all this, it's up to us to examine our own self. And the more we examine ourselves, we find that yes, I am not feeling happy. Yes, I do feel happy when I see particular person, but I don't feel happy by seeing all the devotees. So what is the reason behind that? Because there is a partiality. There is a concept of, or rather than saying concept, there is an impurity of being partial. I like somebody and I hate somebody. So now, why is this situation is arising? Why this problem is arising? First thing we saw that, let us understand first that is some impurity or is some limitation lacking is there in us? Is there? Is it there? So first we saw, yes, whenever I see something, what to speak of that, while serving, all our dealings, just try to understand, all our dealings, are we favorable with somebody? At least with devotees. Because in devotee circle we are expected to be samadarshi. In devotee circle we are expected to be at least manifest this quality of equanimity. So is it that, so is this problem there? That I am partial to somebody, I do some more favor to somebody, and from someone I restrict the favor. इसको नहीं देना चाहिए, तड़पने दो इसको. So पहले ये problem, when we understand or when we try to see this problem, then rather than saying problem, this situation, then we will go, then we can try that what is the reason behind this. So here is Shukdev Goswami, who is opening up that another world. As we said initially, that when children see that everybody is coming to the pot and taking out a laddu and eating himself, so what are we left with? We are left with that one choice only. So here Shukdev Goswami is opening up the higher realms, the world of which we right now don't have access. We can't even imagine what kind of that world is. And it's not that this world is somewhere else. Yes, definitely that world is spiritual world. But that very world, that very spiritual world, we can experience right now here. Because what is material world basically? We say that, we understand from the scriptures that what is the material world? Material world is a 1/4 of the Lord's creation, and it's a cloud. It's a cloud of Maya, which has manifested this 1/4 world, material world. So the moment it's nothing out of the creation of the Lord. It is nothing out of the creation of the Lord. It's a full creation. Out of that, 1/4 is a covered with the covering of illusion or ignorance, and that's how it has become material world. So immediately, if we can understand, where is this covering? This covering is not on some space. This covering is not simply on some space. It is the covering, or it is the influence, where it is the influence on our thought process. It is the influence on our consciousness. So the moment we pull out that cloud, that influence of ignorance, immediately what are we able to see, or what are we able to experience? The higher realm. जैसे कहते हैं ना स्वर्ग. Yes, for swarga it is compulsory that we have to go from this earth to the higher planetary system. There is a physical क्या कहते हैं difference in the place. But for the spiritual world, it's not like that. For the spiritual experience, it's not like that. The very place where we are right now, we can experience, we can see that spiritual world. How? Simply if we get an access to that kind of consciousness, if we get an access to that kind of thought process. But how is it that possible? मतलब सामने ही हमारे. It's not somewhere. It is सामने, कि सामने वाले को देख रहे हैं हम. And what kind of experience we are having? The experience of liking and disliking, loving and hating. This is the experience of this world. But the moment immediately our consciousness, that rather than saying the choice is manifested to us, that there is another choice here right now, and the moment we take to that another choice, we become happy. We become I like him. However he is, whoever he is, I like him. But how is it that, how are we going to get that choice? I'm saying that yes, that choice is there, and the moment we accept that choice, this will be our experience. That we will not be even if somebody is there whom we hate actually a lot, even such a person stands in front of us, we will be free of that feeling of hatred. We will be free of that pain of hatred. But only when I'm saying forward, that will be our experience. But to have that experience in this very place, when a person whom we hated before is standing in front of us right now, if we want to have that experience, which is forward, before that we have to make a choice. We have to accept a choice. But how? What is that choice? So that choice is being revealed here by Shukdev Goswami. What is that choice? So Before this, Shukdev Goswami want to make it clear that why this feeling of hatred and loving and hate, or liking and disliking, or why this partiality, favoring somebody and rejecting somebody. Why this emotional dilemma or duality is there in this conditioned soul? Do we experience this or not? Isn't it? So Shukdev Goswami is coming to the platform, or rather than saying base of this problem. The base of this problem is that we are being driven always by the three modes of material nature. We are always driven by the three modes of material nature: Sattva, Raja and Tama. And because we are driven by these three modes of material nature, it will be always there that we will like something and we will hate something. I will give a simple example. We have seen ganne wala ye charkha, the wheel. The moment we move the handle, the wheel starts rotating. The more we move the handle, the more the wheel moves or speeds up, isn't it? So unless and until we stop this handle, how is it possible to stop the wheel? It's not possible, isn't it? So we feel that I like something, we feel that I love somebody, I like somebody, and I hate somebody. We feel like that, but actually we are helpless. We are helpless, being conducted by different modes of nature. We are forced to like something and we are forced to hate something. Let us understand this little bit. जैसे देखो, this wheel is moving with the handle. Okay. So we being a different person from this wheel and handle, we can easily understand that this handle is moving this wheel. We are a separate person, and that's why we can easily understand. But the wheel, which is moving up at fast speed, and it is engrossed, let's say it has a consciousness, and it is engrossed in moving, what will that wheel feel? क्या भाग रहा हूं मैं, क्या भाग रहा हूं मैं, जोर से भाग रहा हूं. जैसे sometimes it happens that somebody is going from a slope on a bicycle, and it speeds up, and the person feels, wow, what a speed I'm going through, like I'm going with such a high speed, he feels like that, but he's completely engrossed with his bicycle, and that's why he feels that he is going at a very high speed. He is not going at a very high speed, the slope is making him go at high speed. Let chadan, uphill, let another place come where there is uphill, and the moment he will immediately feel, अरे यार मेरा speed तो बहुत कम हो गया. Where has your speed gone? You are feeling that हवा में उड़ रहा था मैं तो, और अभी चलना भी मुश्किल है. So that slope was making him go with such a high speed. It was not that he was going with such a speed, but he was so engrossed in that speed that he felt that he is running with a high speed. So similarly, let's see that wheel and that handle. The wheel, when it runs with a high speed, it feels that, oh, wonderful, I am running with such a high speed, but it doesn't understand that that handle is making it run at such a high speed. So how to understand then? How will that wheel understand that it is not that it is its own speed, it is not that it is running on its own? How will that happen? It has to detach little bit. There is a pin with the axis, there is pin. With that pin, have you seen that pin? With the pin, that wheel is secured on that handle. Do you know? Have you seen sometime? There are safety pins. If you put that safety pins, then the wheel remains there. You take out those safety pins, that makes the handle, the wheel get detached from the axis, and now you move the handle. The handle moves very fast. But the wheel is still like that steady. So the wheel only can understand that it is not moving on its own. It is moving because of the handle. Only when this realization or this understanding will come, at least a glimpse of this understanding will come to the wheel, when it detaches a little bit from that axis or from that handle, the force of that handle. Too much technical. Let us understand in our own life now. Being influenced by this gunas, the moment we see some prasadam item, we feel very happy. The moment we see a particular devotee serving, who is our friend, we become happy. And the moment we see another devotee who is not our friend and he is serving now the sweets, we become unhappy. So this is how it is so deep rooted. Now let us detach ourselves. Let us detach ourselves a little bit. कि अरे चलो ठीक है, ये मेरा दोस्त नहीं है, ये मेरा दुश्मन है, और ये क्या कर रहा है, अभी स्वीट बांट रहा है, ठीक है. Why should I feel? Because he is supposed to distribute and he will be distributing. He has not yet made the partiality कि मुझे कम दिया और दूसरों को ज़्यादा दिया, ऐसा तो अभी तक नहीं हुआ है. But still, why am I feeling this hatred for him? Previous relation, definitely. Why am I feeling this hatred? And just get out of that situation. Observe your own self. Get out of that situation, observe yourself, and then you will realize that I am force actually. Because nothing has happened right now. Something like that कि उसने बाजू वाले को 2 गुलाब जामुन दिए और मुझे एक ही दिया है. But the moment I see a bucket of gulab jamun in his hand, I immediately, नालायक अभी ये आएगा परेशान करेगा मुझे. Sometimes that happens with just by seeing a devotee, just by seeing a relative. ये आया वापस शैतान, अभी मुझे क्या करेगा, परेशान करेगा. अरे अभी हुआ है क्या? Has it happened? It has not yet happened. Then why am I feeling like that? Zoom, 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 zoom. This wheel has got a momentum already. Why? Because of the gunas. And the moment he dissociates, or rather than saying, he makes himself free for some time and observes the situation as an observer. कि मुझे बाहर निकलना है इस सिचुएशन से, और थोड़ा इस सिचुएशन को ऑब्जर्व करके देखना है क्या हो रहा है. उसने आया, अभी तक मेरे साथ कुछ बात नहीं किया है, कुछ वैसा हुआ नहीं है, और हो भी गया शायद, तो क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. बट वाई एम आई फीलिंग दिस पेन राइट नाउ? एंड द मोमेंट वी थिंक लाइक दिस, देन वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट यस, इट इज़ एक्चुअली आई एम बीइंग फोर्स्ड to think like this, I am being forced to feel like this. So who are forcing me? Who is forcing me? Then we see that handle. Oh, there is a force, there is a handle that is making me run, that is making me move. And actually we will be able to see this at few moments in our life, but the reality is that it's not at few moments, it is at every moment. It is at every moment. So there's another way of revealing that choice to us, where Shukdev Goswami is revealing here. He is revealing us the position of the Supreme Lord. He is revealing us the position of the Supreme Lord. What is the position of Supreme Lord? Sattvam, Rajas, Tama iti prakriterna atmano guna. That Sattvagun, Rajogun and Tamogun are the modes of material nature, and they are not the qualities of the Supreme Lord. ये प्रकृति के गुण है, ये भगवान के गुण नहीं है. And whatever we see, whenever we see there is love and hate, wherever we see there is favor and rejecting something, favoring somebody and rejecting somebody, we have seen now this is because of the Sattvagun, Rajogun and Tamogun. But the Lord's position is such a wonderful position, such a amazing in one sense, that He is beyond His three gunas. Where is that position? Where is that? How we can experience this as a Paramatma? Yes, Lord has different forms. He is there right now as a Paramatma with everybody and every situation. Andantarasya cha Paramanu antarastam. Leave it aside the Leela of killing or Hiranyakashipu and protecting Prahlad Maharaj. Leave it aside. Leave it aside the situation of protecting the Pandavas and destroying the Kauravas. Leave it aside. Let us understand this form of the Supreme Lord, the Paramatma form. How is He situated? He is situated in the heart of everybody. The moment we walk on the street, what do we see? What do we see?
Living entities.
There are so many living entities. There are so many people on the street. What do we have to do with those people on the street? In one sense, nothing. कुछ लेना देना नहीं हमारा उनके साथ. Now just see the Paramatma in their heart. अरे यार, ये मेरे भगवान तो हर किसी के हृदय में वैसे ही स्थित है जैसे कि मेरे हृदय में भी है. And He is maintaining all of them with the same, क्या कह सकते हैं, love and care as He is maintaining me. So for Him, they and me, for Him, he and she, for Him, this and that, what is it? Equal. He is not favoring anybody and He is not rejecting anybody. जैसे एग्जाम्पल दिया जाता है, He is there in the like situations also. He is there in the heart of a pig also who lives in a very dirty place, and He is in the heart of the devatas also who live in a very heavenly atmosphere. But in both situations He is not feel अरे मुझे अच्छा लगता है heaven में रह. Somebody who lives in heaven, I like to stay in his heart. But somebody who lives in a gutter, I don't want to stay in his heart. Does he feel like that? Yes, we can't imitate it. We want to just see this another realm of existence. We want to just open the door of this another realm. Yes, we will be able to go there through this door only when we see this door first. Just by seeing that door, it doesn't mean that we should be immediately able to do that. Are you getting the point? It's first, it starts, yes, वो है कि भगवान नाली के सुअर के साथ भी है और भगवान किसी देवता के साथ भी है. इमीडिएटली इसका अर्थ यह नहीं होता है कि हमें भी वैसा ही करना है. इसका अर्थ है पहले दरवाज़ा देखो, जिस दरवाजे से हमें जाना है आगे. जब तक वो दरवाज़ा ही नहीं दिखाई देगा, वो चॉइस ही नहीं दिखाई देगा, वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं दिखाई देगा, एंड वी विल नॉट मेक दैट ऑप्शन choice that I want to act on this principle, being free from three modes of, I want to be free. I want to be free from this likes and dislikes. I want to be free from this love and hatred. At least not with everybody. At least with the close ones. At least where I am supposed to perform my duties. Those situations, those places, those people. I don't want to be influenced by this partiality. So, the moment that door, we are able to see that door, then there is next step. take one step, take second step. So so when we hear this shloka, yes, we have heard it so many times. It's nothing new in one sense for any sadhaka, that Lord is not influenced by modes of material nature. The moment we hear, what happens? Our ears get shut. Our ears get shut. What does it mean? Here is wonderful gate which is opening for us. Here is a wonderful choice. The option of a wonderful choice that is opening up in front of us. And what do we say? ये तो पता है मुझे. मया दक्षिण प्रकृति सूयते चराचरम. भगवान से ही सब कुछ होता है. भगवान से ही सब कुछ होता है. भगवान ही तीनों गुणों के स्वामी हैं. भगवान ही तीनों गुणों के स्वामी हैं. कितने बार सुना, कितने बार किसी को कहा. लेकिन कहते हैं ना कि जैसे आचार है और रोटी है. तो आचार का क्या करे, रोटी का क्या करे. रोटी को उठाओ, आचार के साथ उसे खाओ. रोटी है, आचार है, दोनों रख दिया. क्या करो अभी इसके साथ. क्या है आपकी प्लेट में. मेरे प्लेट में रोटी है, मेरे प्लेट में आचार है. क्या है आपकी प्लेट में. मेरे प्लेट में रोटी है, मेरे प्लेट में आचार है. अरे फिर आगे भी करो कुछ. आगे भी कुछ करो. तो फिर सवाल आता है क्या करूं. वो रोटी को उठाओ और आचार के साथ खाओ. So the same thing. Who is the Supreme Lord? The Supreme Lord is beyond three modes of material nature. Who is the Supreme Lord? What is the position of the Supreme Lord? The Supreme Lord is beyond three modes of material nature. आचार है, रोटी है. रोटी है, आचार है. क्या करे इसका. खाना पड़ेगा ना. How to eat it? How to eat it means how to use this understanding. What is the application of this understanding? Yes, simply by hearing this, the Lord is so wonderful. If we hear only His glories like that. अभी चलो सिंपल बताते हैं आपको. हमने कहा था कि उस प्लेटफॉर्म को हमें कैचअप करना है. पहले तो ये प्लेटफॉर्म हमारे लिए रिवील हो रहा है, एंड देन वी हैव टू कैच अप टू दैट platform of those choices. What is that platform? That the platform is the platform of those choices. We have to catch up to that platform. So the moment these choices are open to us, हम कह रहे थे कि रोटी और उसका चल रहा था. What I have to do? So जैसे ये सबसे पहले तो ये है कि आर द चॉइसेस ओपनिंग टू अस. आर द चॉइसेस ओपनिंग टू अस. एंड देन द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज एम आई टेकिंग दोज चॉइसेस और एम आई एक्सेप्टिंग दोज चॉइसेस. सो द पॉइंट वॉज हियर द मोमेंट वी जस्ट हियर दिस सुप्रीम क्वालिटीज ऑफ द लॉर्ड, द अनदर realm is open to us. So even if we simply submissive hearing, जितना भगवान के इन गुणों के बारे में सबमिसिव हियरिंग करते हैं, हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस कहाँ पर चला जाता है. इट हैज ऑलरेडी बीइंग अपलिफ्टेड. वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट वॉलंटरीली, बट द सुप्रीम लॉर्ड थ्रू हिज लीलास, थ्रू हिज गुण, ही हैज uplifted our consciousness. So that is one way when we give submissive hearing. Are you getting this point? The hand is coming from up. Let it catch us and let the hand uplift us. लेकिन इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा. ये हाथ आएगा, हमें पकड़ेगा, और हमने हाथ झटकना नहीं चाहिए. ऐसे पुल आउट नहीं करना चाहिए हाथ को. तब फिर ये हाथ, ऊपर से आने वाला हाथ क्या करेगा, हमें उठा लेगा. सो द मोमेंट वी हियर द लॉर्ड्स पास टाइम, इफ देयर इज सबमिसिव हियरिंग. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ हियरिंग. सबमिसिव मतलब वाओ, completely getting engrossed into that pastimes, or completely getting engrossed into those leelas, those qualities of the Lord. Wow, such a wonderful. Lord is so wonderful. Lord is so special. Lord is so wonderful, so loving, so caring. Whatever, those gunas of the Lord. Let our consciousness get caught up by those qualities of the Lord. And the moment this quality is as being the hand of mercy, the merciful hand of the Lord, it catches our consciousness because of that submissive hearing, then immediately we will find after half an hour that I am at a different level. जैसे सिंपल और एक बताते हैं, जैसे जप करते हैं, do we let the Harinam catch our consciousness? The Harinam comes to catch our consciousness, and what we do? हाथ झटकना होता है ना, जैसे बच्चे हाथ झटक देते हैं. We want to pull our consciousness from the, pull out our consciousness from the Harinam. But if we give just submissive hearing, the Harinam will pull us up. And after half an hour, 1 hour of chanting, we feel, wow, the Harinam is so glorious. The Harinam, Jai, Jai, Jai. Harinam ki Jai ho. Hari Katha ki Jai ho. Hari Bhakto ki Jai ho. Hari Seva ki Jai ho. हम तो कहते हैं, मतलब आफ्टर एवरी कीर्तन वी से जय वृंदावन धाम की जय, इसकी जय, उसकी जय. बट डू वी फील दैट जय? That jai means what? The feeling of happiness. Yes, it's a different realm itself. And yes, that will happen when we allow the Harinam to catch our consciousness. And after half an hour of association with the Harinam, 1 hour of 2 hours of association, we will find ourselves at a different realm. Even though in this world, even though in this material body, but we will find ourselves at a different level of experience. Yes, that is the merciful form or merciful gesture of the Lord or help of the Lord. But there is another way also. You make a voluntary choice. You make a voluntary choice to go into that realm. Are you getting the point? Here is simply by hearing the Hari Katha, simply by hearing that the Lord is beyond 3 modes of material nature. If you just give it patient and submissive hearing, you will find that we are being uplifted. But there is another way also from our own side. Understand this and try to see this, how the Lord is impartial, acting impartially. How the Lord is, He doesn't like somebody or He doesn't hate somebody. How He treats everybody equally. The more we see that wonderful nature of the Lord through Shastras and through the vision of Shastra in the world as Paramatma, when we see that, we are with another choice. Yes, I can act like this also. The grandfather who comes, takes 10 laddus and distributes to the grandchildren. Oh, here is a choice. Here is another way of behaving. So when we see the Paramatma, how he is acting, when we see the devotees who are beyond this concept of liking and hating, like Shukdev Goswami here, then we are able to have that another choice. Yes, I can also act like this, or this choice is there with me also, rather than being forced with likes and dislikes, rather than being troubled by likes and hatred. I have another choice, that I can be equal and more than I can be equal and be free from this pain of liking and hating. Okay, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai.